Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last part, we went through the first part of the trial with Angel Starr. And I think I'm starting to understand why she's called the cough-up queen, because she really did give up a lot of information that she probably shouldn't have. Like, we just, like, poked her enough that she just kept saying things. So we got a lot of information out of her. We got this shoe, we got this photograph that shows, like, the trunk and that there's something in the muffler, so now we gotta go out and investigate that. But yeah, there's definitely something weird going on. There's definitely this plot against the, like, prosecutors. That seems to be what's happening. 'Cause, yeah. The question is, what really happened in that garage? Because we gotta figure out what happened in that garage and who took that photo. There's no way she took that photo. Right? Who knows? We're gonna figure that out, so let's just get back to it. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Oh. I know who this is. Hola, partner. Ah, here he is. You say you show a red cloth to a bull, they'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall? Thought I'd come take a look, see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in the enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a times. Saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? The award ceremony afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? What's up with this fucking scarf? The photograph taken at the crime scene. She wasn't wearing a scarf. I wonder... No, I'm gonna keep this theory because it's a stupid ass theory. So I'm gonna keep the theory I have in the back of my head until it shows up. Until it's like correct. So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. And I can never get a voice down for him. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? That steak sauce. I could hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. Get out of here. I want you out of here. I cannot voice you. Get out. Get out so I can stop voicing you. Alright, February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. So we're just going back in, huh? I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. I swear your eyes are in focus. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it's time we continue on this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. Seems our prosecutor's quite beside himself. Fuck, this could be anyone. Excuse me. Knock knock. Who's there? Who the fuck is this guy? Don't get him some brown contacts. Fucking Christ. Oh. I can't look at him. Someone get her some brown contacts. Stat. What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Stop looking at me. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Yeah, who is this guy? Oh, it's you. You want to say something, man? He's just sitting there. I don't know if it's supposed to be happening. Okay, he was just zoned the fuck out. I could not stand him staring at me anymore. Oh, sorry I'm late. Udgy. The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, Udgy. How you been? Swim much these days? Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy, I just can't go out swimming anymore. Busy, smizzy, Udgy. My boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Yeah, thanks. So sorry about our little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright? You don't know the district chief of police? Oh. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. We're just meeting all the chiefs. Where's our chief defense attorney? Where are they when we need them? My cat is swarming me. It's like a shark in like water, and I just bled out a little. It's just swarming me. No, cat. This man just fucking can't seem to get his shit together. Name's Grant. Damon Grant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Just keeps fucking spacing out. So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just saying things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. I can't tell if this is supposed to be happening or he's just fucking spacing out for real. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth? How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth? It's Not fair. On the day of the crime ahead. Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. Yeah, so this guy's always just got his head in the clouds, I guess. But you're the person in charge. Expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Gah. The court accepts this new evidence. I'd like to ask the defense for a favor, please. Sorry, I got frozen bananas. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the switchblade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it for me? Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch in. If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. You have to open it, please. I don't want to cut myself. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at anyone. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Okay. I don't know what these numbers are. What? Don't scare me like that. It's a broken blade. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. It's dark red stain. Blood? Switchblade knife found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. Wait, so why is there two knives then? What the fuck is happening? This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife. Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really. Great, we get to have a testimony about why everyone's fucking around, huh? Alright. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. Weren't in any shape to do any investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? The police department? A detective? Oh, wait, so, like, the cutscene with the two murders. So does that mean two murders took place at the same time? Oh, what is happening? That's hush. That's hush information, Uchi. We haven't exactly announced it yet. So there's just been a secret homicide that we are unaware of? Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. What the fuck is happening then? Order. Anyway, we at the police department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? We're all on live TV. Uh-oh. I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright? Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places? The chances of that are pretty slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Okay. So, I think we're trying to connect them. This knife's special, can't say how here, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. I need to look back at stuff. There's Goodman's ID. Goodman's note. Oh, wait. I thought there was... What is this note even? I guess I'm gonna have... I should just have something. Oh, wait. SL92... Oh, it's upside down. This note is upside down. Yeah. So this looks like 675. Yeah, upside down is SL9. Oh, I think it's... Okay. Wait a second. Ah, alas, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha, an honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Aji? This is great. I love being here. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here we have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7S 12-2? Your Honor? It's upside down. Oh, so that means the number, the 1222 is 221, which is actually pretty close to now. Oh, it's a date. It's so he's being asked to get the knife. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Yeah, 221. It's really close to the date we have now. In fact, I think it's the date of the murder. Was it not? Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. Let me see. Is that when he was murdered? Yeah, 221. Oh, okay, so that's odd. So... Yeah, it's the same date as the murder. SL9. That's the same that is written on the knife's tag. Order. Well, Chief. Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? Aw. What game is this guy playing? The knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the police department's evidence room. So this knife was stolen. Oh, my banana. My bananas were connected to each other. Yes, but on the day of the murder. Well, there's evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. Yeah, there's some... I'm starting to... Yeah. So an evidence knife being requested... I wonder if it has to do with, like, whatever incident happened, like, 2 years ago that keeps floating up. Yeah, so this is, like, a past grudge thing with the prosecutors and stuff, I think. And they're using their own stuff against them. Okay. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Oh, okay. I gotta get up for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had a package show up, so I had to deal with that real fast. Alright, so... Alright. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. There's a bad day for the police department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. Might as well get some more information about that. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Aji? I am at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Huh? Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. We know when the victim died. We know where they were killed. It's probably how. Wait, no, do we? Oh, shit. I guess. I feel like we can assume. No. I guess we should. No, I guess we should ask where, so that we can figure that shit out later. Because I'm sure we can get... We already know the time, I'm sure we can get this. I think we need to know where, so we can do something about that later. So where the victim was found. So, tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I could say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? Huh. Wait a second. I have heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Huh. There's a connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we can finally have some leverage. Now we can get Grant to testify about the details. It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. Oh. Chief, the defense position is simply this. The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases have already been proven. Huh? You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Yeah. You two make a good pair. In what way? It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced it right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Can you give us the information illegally? Pretty please? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the police department, okay? Okay. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. This is probably the best, because we also have, like, Goodman's card. You use the ID to... Well, yeah, we've talked about IDs, because, like, our button has an ID, so you know exactly who it belongs to. So, yeah, let's get the ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Ah! Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all. Keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Wait. But that's Goodman. Wait. Wait. That's Goodman's fucking ID number. I like had to check because I'm like, well, I want to see. I like had what the fuck? No, but Goodman was found at. Wait. What is going on? What's happening? Because that's Goodman's ID number, but we found this. Didn't we find this at the parking lot? Yeah, we found this at the prosecutor's office. What the fuck? Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. This tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning... So what the fuck is happening? It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Yeah, what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? It tells me it's Goodman. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just... I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a minute. What? Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, ho, ho! Sharp as a tack, Righto, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's fucking ridiculous. That's impossible. So what you're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? In a completely different location? Yeah, what is... Order! 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 Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Oh, or didn't you hear me? That was a mean look. The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, they're yours. Yeah. Is this guy fucking in on it? His attitude's weird. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Chief Officer Meekins who brought you the news. That's right, Meekins did. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright! Where have we heard that name before? Wait. Aha! Oh, sorry. I started speaking as Phoenix and then I had to change my cadence to be Emma. Yeah, it was this little freak, this little guy. Yeah, it was this guy. I just noticed his ID card has him doing this exact same pose. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premise? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the reports. Hard to believe. But your officer told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce got a murder in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Don't say that, Emma! Don't say that! He's trying his best. In any case, it's a serious error. Gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning in the court as evidence. Then Hey man, I hate no such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law, Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, don't make me choose. Don't make me remember. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! This is fishy. That's weird. That's suspicious. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned. To be continued. Okay, so this will be a shorter part. The last few have been a bit longer, so this chapter's laid out differently. But like I said, I'm going through each part until it says to be continued. So this case is fascinating. Like what does any of this mean? And then just Grant coming in. He now seems super suspicious for some reason to me. There's something about him. It's his attitude. It's his behavior. There's just something not right. But the fact that it's the same victim. No, there has to be just one, and he had to have died in one specific spot. So who else fucking actually died? We haven't even like seen the face of the victim in like any like cutscenes, so I don't know. This is strange, but it's fascinating. So yeah, we'll get more into that next time. So yeah, sorry for the shorter part, but it's just what it is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. The next video. Fuck, I've already fucked up my intro. Goodbye.